Today, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how to survive the toilet paper apocalypse. Hey friends, welcome back. Normally we talk about music on this channel, but today I wanted to pop in and A, give you an update on how I'm doing, and B, give you 3 tips that are going to help you while you're stuck inside waiting for this whole thing to be over with. So first, an update on my situation. As you can see, I'm totally healthy and I do not have the... And that's because I've actually stayed inside for the past 24 days. And since I'm already kind of an introvert, I guess I don't really mind being stuck inside. But ask me again in 3 months. So anyways, I'm doing well here in Austin, Texas, and if you're watching this video, no matter where you are, I hope you and your family are healthy as well. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is that since I'm not taking any unnecessary risks right now, I will not be visiting my P.O. box until this whole situation is over with. So if you were thinking of sending me any records, hold on to them for now, and then after the is over, I'll be happy to receive them. And also, I don't want you guys to risk your own health and safety by trying to send me a record in the first place. So you stay home, I'll stay home, and we'll all be happy and healthy and safe together. All right, now moving on, here are the 3 tips that I have for you. Tip number 3, stop watching the news. Staying updated on what's going on in your community is a good idea, but watching the news 24/7 is not good for your mental health. It's only going to overwhelm you hearing all of that bad news over and over again. So try to avoid doing that. Also, since every video and article say the exact same thing anyways, let me sum it up for you. Things are scary, everything's canceled, stay at home, and wash your hands. There you go, I just saved you a ton of time, and now you don't have to watch those other scary videos. You can just watch some Netflix, play with your dog, really anything other than watching the news constantly. It's gonna make you paranoid. Tip number 2, be prepared but not paranoid. Now, speaking of paranoid, when you're stuck inside for weeks on end, it is nice to have some supplies like toilet paper, hand sanitizer, Lysol wipes, and more importantly, food. But you don't need to have a 5-year supply. I know we're all scared right now and it's good to plan ahead, but buying up every last item in the store isn't really efficient or cost effective. And it's also not very considerate of others. We're all in this thing together, so we might as well be courteous about it. Tip number 1. Stay inside and play records. Now that we're back home with our supplies, we've washed our hands, and we're not watching the news, what better time to play some of our favorite records? You know those records that you guys have had on the shelf, just sitting there in your collection, and they're just collecting dust in that IKEA collect shelf? Take those suckers out, dust them off, and drop the needle. Records are not like books. Don't just put them on the shelf and forget about them. You'll hurt their feelings. Also, while you're playing your records, challenge yourself. If you've got 50 records, play all of them all the way through. If you've got 500, do the exact same thing. Since we're all stuck inside anyway, we might as well have fun with it, you know what I mean? And if we all do that, maybe before we know it, this whole thing will be over. So, speaking of playing records, a few days ago I had my first ever DJ record playing live stream thing on Instagram, where I played some of my favorite 12-inch albums, 45s, and even some cassettes for everyone who tuned in at that time. And it was nice just kind of hanging out with everyone and sort of taking our minds off of all the heavy stuff for a while. So if you're not following me on Instagram yet, hit the link in the video description down below and be sure you do that so that way you can join us for the next one, because it was a lot of fun. So overall, guys, I hope all of you are doing well, and if we can all just collectively wait this thing out, play our records, and stay inside, we're gonna save lives. Now, how are you dealing with this whole crazy situation that seemed to have just come out of nowhere? And what records are you playing right now? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you're an introvert like I am, and you're already used to being stuck inside, then smash this red subscribe button so we can be friends. Introverts unite. But seriously, guys, stay safe out there, have a wonderful day, and keep spinning that vinyl. All right, I'm gonna go get some more toilet paper.